What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you saw my last video or the video before, I talked about the slick rod stuff. Well, it's that time of year where I always clean and prep my rods that I'm not throwing anymore. You know, like frog rods. The water's like 50 degrees, maybe in the low 40s right now. So I'm just taking my combos and setting them up on the shop, cleaning them up, getting them ready, checking them, making sure guides and stuff aren't broken. So this is what I do to my rods. I'm just pretty OCD just because I like to keep my stuff nice, clean, and organized and make sure guides aren't broken. This is just one of the Ecstasies. This is 723. And I will go through what I do. Been using this stuff on all my customer reels before I ship them out. And I use it on my rods, my reels. It's just been good. I've been using it over the last year or two. I usually keep a bottle in the boat, one in the garage, a couple of them in the office. So pretty simple. I also have a bunch of Q-tips. These are just cotton swabs to check the guides on all the rods. A lot of times if you get breakage in line or frayed braid, anything like that, I like to go in and check all the guides. And using one of these is a really easy way to see if your guide is chipped or broken, has a small crack in it, anything. You can run this in the guides itself. So I've got two towels. I've got the one I'm gonna apply the product to, and then I've got just another towel that I'm gonna wipe off the product. Really easy. This is just a flexible ceramic coating. They typically use it in salt water for like just scaling and keeping scales and just keeping their rods and gear clean from the salt water. But I put it on everything just because it has a nice shine and a nice protection to it, because you can just wipe it off. So watermarks and stains and all that kind of stuff, you can just take your rags and wipe off your reels. So I usually do 2 sprays on the rag. And I'm going to wipe off the reel seat here, up and down the blank as I rotate the blank, just to make sure everything is coming off. Now you can loosen the check nut, get it all down, because a lot of times, especially on the braid rods, your reel seat gets absolutely disgusting. Gets a lot of grass in it, debris, whatever else you're picking up in the water. I will wipe everything down. I will move up the rod as we go. The stuff smells really good as well, which is a plus. So I'll just rotate the rod and go up and down the entire blank, making sure I get everything. Nice thing is you can also check the blank if it's got any kind of chips or cracks in it. I like to put on just enough. Don't need a ton of this stuff, so I do a lot of rods and reels, so that bottle's lasted me a long time. But if you've got a ton of combos, I mean, I got guys that have 30 or 40 combos that go through this stuff pretty quick. So, all right, so that is the rod I'm gonna let sit. You wanna let it sit for about a minute or so for it to dry or set up. And then I'm gonna do my reel, which is the Steve CT that is going on that rod, or actually I might go onto the jerkbait rod. I just like to wipe it down. Pretty quick and easy. All right, so this guy's all wiped down. Now I can discard that towel, then use the clean microfiber towel. And I'm gonna go in, and you're essentially polishing off the wax, the residue. And I'll put a discount code below. It's TH Custom 15. Gets you, I think, 15% off. So it's not too bad. They just reached out to me and been using their product, and a lot of guys enjoy it and love the stuff. So let me get this. All right, so once this blank is completely buffed off, I'm gonna go in and I'm going to check my guides. You can also use that stuff on the guides if you really wanted to. But now I have an absolutely clean, protected rod from water stains. All right, so here's the Q-tip. Just run the Q-tip around the guides. You can also like wet it a little bit to clean the inside of the guides. But you will know as soon as a guide is chipped or broken, just because it will snag and pull the cotton off the swab here. I just like doing this at the end of the season, or you can do it before the season, just to get your equipment nice and clean and ready to roll for catching giants. But all these guides are good. Just kind of a safety measure. You can also use this stuff to buff off if you really need to, just because it is just a cotton swab. All right, so there's that guy. I'm gonna go with my reel here. This guy. Just polishing it. It will leave a little bit tacky. It's not bad though, and it comes off pretty quick, especially when your hands are on it. But it's slightly tacky, so it's not really a bad thing. Gives you a little bit of grip. All right, so this guy is cleaned up and ready to be slapped back on the rod. It's very quick. It's a good job to do when it's 20 degrees outside. So there is the finished product. Probably can't see. It's definitely a lot shinier. It gives it kind of a glossy look to it. Just makes it nice and protected. You can definitely tell on the guides and the frames here, especially on the reels. But this is it right here. It's just slick rod. Be TH Custom 15. TH Custom 15, and I will post it below what it is and where you can get it. You just get it online. I buy it from them direct, so I don't think there's any like third-party suppliers that have it yet. I've thought about carrying it, so might add it to the arsenal of what you can buy, since I sell bearings, pliers, oil, sometimes grease if I can get enough in, and maybe some of the slick rod stuff. So that is it. That is how you check and clean your rods, clean the exterior of your reel, make everything look fantastic and protected. It's just one extra layer. So appreciate you guys for watching. Hope you guys have a great one. Peace.